guys, it's Sim Queen, and today I am doing some renovations for the community lots in Oasis Springs. This is two different community lots. I just compiled them into one video because they didn't take that long. So this first one here is the Solar Flare, which is a lounge in Oasis Springs. If you watched the renovation of the juice bar, which is just next door, I was saying at the time that I wanted to do all sort of like Mediterranean builds and have them all sort of cohesive and matching. But then I got to this build here and I kind of liked the modern vibe because not all of Oasis Springs has that Mediterranean vibe. And so I kind of wanted to keep the original style. And so I went with just a minor renovation, like a facelift, really. I actually didn't mind the bones of this community lot. I liked the build itself and like those big glass windows. I really didn't think it was that bad. For an EA build, I was pretty impressed. So I changed out the color and went for red and black on the interior, and then red and like I guess gray on the outside. So I actually had a lot of fun with this. I find that renovating community lots isn't nearly as intimidating as building them from scratch, which I don't even know if I've ever done that. I'm gonna have to because we're going into Newcrest after this and it's completely empty. So as excited as I am to start building in Newcrest with a fresh, clean slate, I'm really nervous to build community lots. I'll probably end up doing smaller things or like easier ones. Because it's just not my forte. And maybe I am saying that too much because I actually love the way that this lounge turned out, and the next build was the gym and I like the way that turned out. So maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit. But I find it difficult and intimidating. So I think building them from the ground up will be a little bit difficult for me, but it's a good thing. I think it's good to like challenge ourselves, even if it is just in The Sims. So here I am just updating the bathrooms a little bit. I ended up keeping that the two separate rooms with the toilets in the rooms. I was going to go for bathroom stalls, but they just really weren't working out that well. So I just pretty much kept it the way that it was before. But the lounge, I think it turns out quite nice. I did keep the layout the exact same, even like where the bar is and where all the tables and chairs are. I kept them there and just changed the color and the style basically. But I actually really like the way that it turned out. It turned out much better than I expected. I was pretty nervous about it. I honestly didn't think that it was going to turn out this good. I didn't have quite that much faith in myself, but like I said, I am happy with it. And I really didn't want to spend too much time on the community lots because not only is it like not my forte, but it's not exactly what I like. It's not that I don't enjoy it, but it's not my favorite thing to do. I would much rather build residential lots. So for me, I think that just giving these builds a bit of a facelift and updating them and using more packs and just making them look a little less EA built is really the best that I can do and all that I'm really willing to do, to be honest. So I still think that it turned out pretty good for me not wanting to put a ton of effort into it. And that's probably what you're going to see for most of the community lots. None of them are going to be spectacular builds. They're probably going to stay the same for the most part in terms of the layout. But for color and things like that, I think just a little makeover is all these builds need. And the next one is the gym, which is a nice build. I like the way that was laid out as well. And then the next one is actually the museum. So that's not in this video. I haven't started it yet. I got there and I was like, do we really need another museum? My Sims never go to museums. So I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I do like the build itself. It's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll turn it into an art center. I really don't know. It's kind of tough to decide what to do with all the builds. Because I don't want to keep them, I just don't want to do like another museum. I feel like by the end we'd have like 9 museums and that's just a bit much. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with that one. But there is a museum left and that's it for community lots. Oh no, sorry, there's the park as well, which is a really big build. I'm nervous to get in there because it's really big. I don't enjoy doing parks that much just because I don't think we have a lot of stuff for parks and it's hard to make it look good. So I'm pretty nervous for that. It might be the last build that I do. And then I have to renovate the land grab mansion, which will be really interesting because that's a really big build. I'm excited for it though, because I think I have some good ideas. And honestly, that build is such trash that Well, not the house, but the furnishing is such trash that I really don't think I could wreck it. I think I could only improve it, really. So I'm not too nervous about the land grab. Like I said, it couldn't get any worse. So just gonna give that a bit of a makeover, and I'll probably give the land grab family a makeover as well, which won't be in the video, but it'll just be just a bit of a facelift for them as well. With new packs and different content, it's nice to change things up a little bit and make them more interesting, so I like to do that. But yeah, I'm excited for the land grab mansion. I think that might be the last build that I do for Oasis Springs. So we're almost done here. Probably 2 more videos. I'll probably put the museum and the park in one video, and then the land grab in another one, and then that's it. Then we get to move on to Newcrest. And at first I was thinking with Newcrest I would wait a little while and kind of do that one last, but I'm actually really excited to start with a fresh world with nothing in it. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna make it a suburban neighborhood. If that's too boring, let me know. I can entertain other ideas, but I like the idea of it being a suburban neighborhood. I think that's kind of what it was meant for. But again, I'm open to other options. So we're almost done with this build. The last thing I do, which you don't see, but it will be in the screenshots, I put a closet downstairs when you first walk in. It's a little scandalous because I feel like in lounges and bars, it's kind of fun to have a place for your Sims to go for some privacy, if you know what I mean. So that's why I put the closet in downstairs right when you walk in the door. So there's like a bench there, and then the stairs going up, and a little woohoo closet, basically. I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun. Sims could have their own little alone time somewhere on the lot, especially in lounges and bars. Like it's just a fun little thing to add. So I did that. And now we are on to the gym. And I actually liked the outside of the build. It's very interesting. I like the windows. I did change the color scheme a little bit to a darker brown. And then I added more windows to just let in a little bit more natural light. Not that it was dark in there, but I think it just looked better with more windows. And then this back area here, which I kind of forgot about, but I added like a basketball hoop and some benches, and I thought that'd be kind of a cool place for your Sims to go out and play basketball. And it kind of serves as like a separate back entrance to the gym as well. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I use a lot of the stuff from Spa Day in this build. I even put in a sauna because I thought that would be kind of fun. It gets a little tricky because there's a part of this build that is, or maybe it's the whole build that's diagonal, but like a smaller area was hard to work with. I was trying to place a sauna and it wasn't really working, but eventually I do figure it out. I thought I was going to put in a pool as well, but then I got into the build and I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to build a pool on a separate lot. Not every gym needs to have a pool. Most of them don't have pools, so it didn't really need one. But here I'm adding more windows, again, just for more natural light and to sort of make the building look a little bit more interesting from the outside. And then here I add in another front desk. Like I said, I'm just kind of replacing the same things that were already there. So like that seating area, all the workout equipment, they're all pretty much in the same spot. And then I also added in a yoga room. There's like a separate little room off to the side, and I thought that would make a great spot to have like some long mirrors and some yoga mats facing the mirror. I also put in I think a radio in there so they could listen to music. But yeah, this is actually a really nice gym. I'm happy with how it turned out. It wasn't too difficult to do. I was able to like sort of relax and just get into a zone. I'm in a huge building mood right now, which is good because they come and go and I have no control over it basically. I get into a building mode and I take full advantage because that's really when I come up with the best builds, I think. So this one was really fun. I think I put the drinks on the bar a couple of times and then realized that I don't know if that's that realistic. So I took it down, removed the drinks. I did put a laundry hamper, but not a functional one. The functional one I had there before, and then I thought, if I do this, there'll be laundry piles all over the place and no washer and dryer. So that would be a headache. So I got rid of that and just put in a fake one where Sims could like drop off their towels. And then here I put in some of the treadmills. I did put the punching bags in, but I ended up swapping them out when I found the ones that actually came with Spa Day. And yeah, I think this is pretty good for a gym. I mean, the gym equipment is a little bit boring. We have like 3 things, but like 4 varieties of that same thing. The workout equipment is not very interesting. I mean, I don't expect a ton, I guess. Like, this is pretty much good enough. We've got the weights, the treadmill, the punching bags, we've got yoga mats. I mean, I don't really know what else your sim could ask for. I was gonna put in the rock climbing wall at the back of the build where the basketball hoop was, but then I forgot about it, so it's not there. You could add one, I guess, but I wasn't sure. This building wasn't tall enough for the rock climbing wall. I did pull it out at one point, and yeah, it just wasn't gonna work. So I mentally thought to myself, I'm gonna put this outside, and clearly forgot about it. So maybe in the next gym that I do, I will add that. I added some wall lights as well because parts of the build just looked too dark and I wanted to make it lighter. And here are the yoga mats as well, changing the colors. I don't know why I was worried about what color they were, but wanted to change that up a bit. Lots of windows in that yoga studio as well. This place looks really nice in the screenshots just because of all that natural light and the big windows. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And then this back area here, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. I ended up I pretty much kept everything the same. Like, I added in walls, obviously, for the sauna, but I put in the lockers, basically in the same area that they were in before. Outside here, I just put benches and a basketball hoop, nothing too exciting, but I think it'd be kind of cool to have your sim use that area back there. It was just perfect for a basketball hoop. I could have put 2 probably, but I think that works out just fine. But yeah, for the inside, I used these showers that we got with university, so just the ones that go on the wall. The bathrooms really aren't that interesting. I didn't change anything about them in terms of like the layout and the structure of the room. I kept all the walls the same, and that was pretty much it. I just changed the tile. Obviously, that blue is dreadful. It's really bad. It just screams base game. So I went with this like brick color for the inside of the bathrooms. And then put in like those gender neutral, is that the word? I forget what it is, but either way, it doesn't matter. Girls, guys, they can all use the bathrooms. And then just a toilet, a shower, and a sink in each one of those. And then I put a towel on a hook as well. And that's pretty much it. Bathrooms are never that interesting. I don't want to try too hard when it comes to bathrooms. I mean, they don't need to look that great, so I wasn't too worried about it, but I haven't player tested this yet. I'm going to right now, though, because I want to make sure those showers actually work before I put this on the gallery. By the way, I am putting all of these builds on the gallery right away. You don't have to wait for the save file to come out to download any of these. They're all on the gallery. My origin ID is SimQueen1992, so you can go and get them anytime. And then, yeah, here's the sauna here. I just thought that'd be kind of a nice place for your Sims to relax after their workout. And then I lined the walls with a bunch of lockers, put in a bench. I think I even put in a vending machine or like a fridge for your Sims to grab a snack. I think it's a good idea to put those on lots. I try to whenever I can, just so if your Sim is starving, they can still grab some food. And I think that was pretty much it for this area. I think it turned out kind of nice. Just like a relaxing place for your Sims to go. I think the layout of this gym is very realistic, and I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. You'll see me move the fridge a couple of times. I wasn't exactly sure where to put that. It kind of sticks out a little bit, but the idea that your Sims can grab something after their workout is a good idea, I think. So that is pretty much it for these 2 community lots. If you guys enjoyed these builds, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.